What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here, and welcome to my second episode of One on One with Fame Entertainment. Now, you got to know this is a platform for YouTubers and gamers like to come on and let their voice be heard. Now, today I have a newer YouTuber with me today, Master Ace. I'm going to throw it over to him. He's going to let you know who he is, going to tell you about his channel, and pretty much give you his spiel. So go on ahead, man.
How's it going, everybody? As Fame Ent2K just said, people call me the Master Ace, the Master Ace 13, where you can just call me Ace or whatever. And I'm pretty much just a gaming YouTuber. I do commentaries, gameplays. I kind of do my thoughts and things, how I feel going on in the gaming community as a whole, and I'm pretty well versed with pretty much all gaming platforms. So that's pretty much what is to know about me.
And, I think that's really cool that people need to know is that he said you're a gaming YouTuber, not a PlayStation YouTuber or Xbox YouTuber or a PC YouTuber. You are a gaming YouTuber, and me and you kind of went over a little bit before we started this. Not everyone is about gaming. It's about the whole fanboys and things like that. So I think that's absolutely great. So for you guys who are interested, I will be linking his channel in the description, so you will have no issues with that.
Yeah.
So, like I said, with him being, sorry about that. Like I said, with him being a all-around gaming YouTuber, I'm pretty sure he has some pretty good thoughts on the whole God of War 3 remaster. If you guys look at my last video, you guys will see my thoughts on it. But Ace, I really like to know what you think about the whole, remaster thing. I know 2014 we had a butt ton of remasters. Not really a butt ton, but we had more than what we would like.
Yeah.
And so 2015 we're starting off the same way. So I want to get your thoughts on what you think about the whole God of War 3 remaster.
Well, I'm pretty neutral on like the whole PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Nintendo things, but with the whole God of War 3 remaster thing, to be honest, I'm still a little what's the word? I'm a little speculative on it because it's $40 and it's for people who I guess if they want it, they can go and get it, but for $40 and pretty much having a game redone from past gen onto a newer system, which we should be expecting to be having newer games, all at like the high expectation of like 60 FPS, 1080p, and stuff like that. But to be honest, I'm not really sure how I think about it because, I mean, when you look at the Devil May Cry remaster, they pretty much redid everything and then just added and slapped on 60 FPS, 1080p. But the God of War thing, it's pretty much just one game. I mean, if they added God of War 1, 2, maybe even threw in some of the PSP exclusive titles, that would have been a really good deal, and that will make people of PlayStation and maybe other people to even try to go over to PlayStation to get that game, because God of War is one of those titles that PlayStation has really set the bar and is really well known for. So I think it's kind of a lost opportunity when you look at it.
Now, see, I kind of get where they're coming from. Their logic would be this is a big game, and a lot of PlayStation gamers were formerly primarily 360 owners, so they didn't get to play that game. So I kind of get their thought process of doing it, but at the same time, like you say, just having one game is just not enough. If they would have threw in the first two and maybe what is a PSP? I think it's Ascension. You throw that in there for $40, that is absolutely amazing. To me that is a steal if they would revamp all of those and then get for $40. But one game for $40, and to me all they're going to do is give you 1080p 60 frames per second. To me personally, I only really need 60 frames per second on first-person shooters. And as far as 1080p goes, it's not like we're getting a brand new graphically enhanced game. It's just resolution. And I think people lose the mindset that they don't remember that resolution does not equal graphics.
Yeah, because I remember
I think that
I remember I was looking at one of the comments, and he was saying how what's the point of paying for just God of War 3 remastered in HD when you can pretty much just go to a bargain bin in like Kmart or Best Buy and just get it for $10 for your PlayStation 3, which it was pretty much pointless once you look at it, because if you're just gonna be playing the same games over, why make the jump to next gen if they haven't really put anything out there, in my opinion, that's really next gen worthy, if you get what I'm going at.
Oh, exactly. And this is, to me, this is the argument of if you really care about resolution, if you don't want, you want a next gen experience, and well, I'm trying to say, how do I say this? If you really care about resolution, 1080p, 60 frames per second,
Hmm.
go get you a PC or go build you a PC. You
Yeah.
know, console gamers should be falling over themselves because a remastered game is 1080p, 60 frames per second. I never understood console gamers salivating over things like that. I mean, you have a console, you know what the restrictions are, you know how things are going to be. You know, I don't understand you want to play these old games. This is last gen, and we will never really be in a next generation cycle if we keep allowing these devs to give us old stuff. And that's where it comes to people not buying it. This will never stop until people just stop buying it.
Hmm. Yeah, they have to vote with their wallets. They can't just go out there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna keep buying this game over and over again until there's nothing left for me to buy. It's just the same, pretty much, to having a PlayStation 3.4, I mean, a PlayStation 3.5 or Xbox, I don't know what's in between 360 and one, but yeah.
And with that in mind, as far as us trying to move forward into a next generation of gaming, do you have anything like that you have to see coming up in E3? Like something like this game has to be announced. This gameplay has to be announced. So I want to see this. I want to see the future. Is there anything as far as E3 coming up that you just have to see? Is the gamer in you is crying out?
Uh, well, I know there's like a bunch of games, like classics, that I really want to see. Like, I know Battlefront was pretty much announced about a year or two ago. That's coming to next gen, and I was pretty hyped for that because I remember I played the original Battlefront on PlayStation 2 and Xbox, the original Xbox, and that was pretty much my game. And when I heard that was coming back, it was kind of cool to pretty much have that nostalgia feeling back in you. So I was it'd be kind of cool to see them revive like older IPs like Conker's Bad Fur Day and Banjo Kazooie. Those are stuff that I know people are really looking forward to, and I know Microsoft hasn't really delivered with that, and people have been waiting years and years just to get that sequel. And the same thing goes for Sony, how they had The Last Guardian, and people have been waiting years, like past console generations, for this one game, and they still haven't delivered. It's kind of mind-boggling to me.
Opinion is the Last Guardian. Is it real? I mean, it's almost seems like a myth. Is it? Do you think it's real? You think it's coming?
Uh, I don't know. It's been what, almost 6, 7 years since they announced it. I think I may be mixing up my numbers, but I know they announced it. I think we only saw like one trailer, and then it was pretty much just went silent. We never heard of it again.
Are there any new IPs you're looking forward to as far as gameplay? Because I know me personally, I've since last year I've been waiting for gameplay for Scalebound. It's Platinum Games. Some people did Bayonetta. You really can't go wrong with them. And from
True.
what I'm hearing, it's supposed to be along the same guidelines of Bayonetta, the whole hack and slash. And last year, all we got was the CGI trailer. So me personally, I'm really looking forward to seeing some gameplay. Is there anything you're looking forward to as far as gameplay?
Scalebound, that looked pretty sick to me, and knowing that's coming from Platinum Games, I kind of, at least personally, I hold that to a high standard. I know they did Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and that was, although it kind of stepped away from the usual stealth action game, it kind of went to the hack and slash action, and they did really good with that. And the same thing with the Bayonetta series. So seeing Scalebound or even seeing some gameplay for that would kind of be on my wish list for E3 this year.
Cool. Now, really quick, did you? I know you're a PC gamer, and I know a lot of PC gamers that were excited about that Rainbow Six Siege. Were you able to sign up for that beta, or are you in that beta? You know anything about that?
Actually, I have not signed up for the beta yet, but I have been pretty much watching it closely because, like you said, I'm also a PC gamer, so any PC title that looks intriguing to me, especially since Rainbow, what was it, Rainbow Six Siege, didn't they change it from, I believe it was Patriots, and they changed it from Patriots to Siege, and I want to see what they done to it. So yeah, that would be another one I'm looking forward to.
All right. Like I said, if you guys are subscribed to me, please make sure you go and subscribe to Master Ace. I will be leaving his link down in the description. There's one thing, as far as YouTube goes, there is a gaming YouTube side and there's a crumb side of YouTube. I mean, if you guys want drama, nonsense, and bullshit, you go to the crumb side. If you guys want an actual gaming YouTube channel, Master Ace is your guy. I personally vouch for this guy. If you notice, I ask him questions and he knows his shit, and that's what we need in gaming. Not someone who's going to go out and BS you all day long and put some shit out the ass or something I already know about. This guy actually knows his shit. Master Ace, anything you want to say to the guys before we get out of here?
Pretty much. I want to say thank you to Fame Ent2K for having me on his show. And thank you to my subscribers and people who have been watching my stuff. You guys pretty much help me and support me in going forward with what I do and what I like. And I really like to go forward with this. And as I said before, your support is always helpful and it's always much appreciated. And I can never get to where I was, or I can never be at where I am without you guys. So thank you, and to you, Fame Ent2K.
All right, man. Once again, this is Fame Entertainment with the Master Ace. Like I said, if you are a new YouTuber or a gamer like you want to come on, I want to get you doing this either once every 2 weeks or so, 10 to 15 minutes. You come on, you let your voice be heard. That's my biggest thing. Because when I started, there was very few people who allowed me to get my name out there in the gaming community, and my channel has grown since those few handful of people had me out. Anchorman, Gibbo, Michael Box of X, then I joined WeGameHere. My entire WeGameHere family is really giving me a platform to let my voice be heard. And that's what I want to do with this show. Like I said, I want to thank the Master Ace for coming on today. And for the third time, I will be linking him down in the description. Go and subscribe to him. This is Fame Entertainment. And I'm out.
Step out straight from the bando. Niggas been stacking them bands though. I stay in the hood like a bando. And I look like money, no camo.
Yeah, camouflage behind T. Hustle, souped up, Clark Kent. I am maintained, the fuck with you lanes. My side bitch your main. Blame it on fame.
This is no flex zone, got ammo. Yo ho, do what I say so. Leave a nigga stiff like stay flow. Hit the border from the work.